What's up guys, SillageYT here from Assassin's Club, back with another video for you casual gamers. So, you're a casual clasher, you attack like during breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Then that's pretty much it. You don't stress over the game, you don't think too much about it, you just play it for your pure enjoyment. Okay, so how do you get better, build your base to be bigger and stronger, and protect yourself from, those nasty barbarians out there? Well, I just recently maxed out my Title 9, my Title 10 now, maxed out all the walls and defenses, so I have some experience and knowledge I want to share with you guys. I'm also a casual clasher. I attack like 3 or 4 times a day, maybe sometimes even less, sometimes more, but around that range. So I want to share some of my knowledge with you guys. So jumping into my first advice is your troops. So there are like theory that you have to train the most efficient troops, so like the fastest, cheapest troops to get the most benefit in farming, and that is not true unless you attack like 40 times a day. Training barge will benefit you nothing if you're a casual gamer. Here, take this for example. You attack every 3 hours. So a barge army will finish in 5 to 10 minutes, and a better army with like some giants and wizards will finish in like 30 minutes. So in 3 hours, it doesn't matter if one takes 10 minutes or 30 minutes. They both will be finished. Also, you're a casual gamer. You don't have time to be looking for dead bases with your barge army. Because if you have barge, you're not going to be attacking any bases with storages in the middle, because you will completely die. Unless you're really good at attacking, then go for it. Good for you. For 99% of you out there, you're not that good. Like, you're not an amazing attacker. I didn't mean to say you're not good. I sincerely apologize. Anyways, so you just say you aren't that great of an attacker. So yeah, you're not going to get anywhere with barge. So you might need some giants and wizards, and that'll take you long way than barge, because you'll be wasting your time. Like, you only attack 3 times a day. Why would you waste all 3 attacks and not get anything from those loot? So yeah, makes no sense, right? And this jumps me into my next advice: spells. Please use your spells. Like, I see so many people like conserving spells and stuff, and they're like, oh, I don't want to waste my spell, I don't want to retrain. Like, kid, 3 years ago, right, a rage spell used to take 45 minutes, and now it takes 6 minutes. You don't know what conserving means. Like, oh my gosh, when I first started, I was so afraid to use my spells. Like, when people use a lightning spell DE storages, they would train for a whole 2 hours for one battle to a lightning spell or DE storage, and it wouldn't even kill the DE storage. Like, that's throwback to the days. But yes, please use your spells. The moment you finish your attack, you can have a whole new set of spells, because you can pre-train spells and pre-train troops now. Back then you couldn't. So all these OG clashers like taking advantage of this. It used to be so bad back then. Like, the times between army training and spell training was so off, but now it's actually pretty balanced. So yes, kids, use your spells. Alright, on to my next tip is a good base. This seems like common sense, but trust me, a lot of people are struggling on this like idea of a good base. So my first thing I want to talk about is what should you prioritize. So for me, I want to prioritize my DE. Since I'm a casual gamer, DE is hard to come by, too lazy to farm, So whatever DE I have, I want to protect it. So my base, I use a wing base. So, and most people use giants in the attack, so the giants will walk around my base and leave my DE alone, which makes me happy. If you want to prioritize gold and elixir, then you would spread out the gold storages and elixir storages across the base. Don't clump them, spread them out. Makes it harder for the attacker to take all your storages at once. If you put them all in one in one box of wall, then if they break into that wall and they have, let's say for example, they have a queen. That queen, and he presses the ability, will completely just take all your loot. So yes, spread it out. Okay, lost my train of thought. Awkward. Anyways, my next step, my next advice is getting into a good clan. So you might be like, why would I need a good clan? Like, a lot of people don't know this, but a good clan will actually help you with farming. So not only do that people have great tips, but the CC troops. CC troops are so important when you're farming. Like, they can make it or break it in your attacks. Like those extra giants, those extra boulders. Yes, I said boulders. You can ask for boulders in farming. No one cares if you use boulders in farming. I know there's a lot of haters out there when Title 9 use boulders in their war attacks, but this is farming. No one cares. You just want to get loot. So whatever you can get in your CC troops, unless they're like wall breakers or something. I take that back. Wall breakers are sometimes very useful in CC. They can break. You don't need to bring your own wall breakers. Anyways, so CC troops are very important. Use them. I know a lot of people who farm out CC troops. I mean, you can if you want, but like having those extra troops will make it so much easier. Also, the troop levels. Like if you're in a high level of clan, the troop level can level up from like from 1 to 2 levels. So if you have like a level 5 giant, they donate you a level 7 giant. That's pretty good, right? They can donate you max troops. And for you I can't even talk today. What the heck? For you hardcore farmers out there, the most important thing is time. So in a higher clan castle, the lower time you can request in between requests. So it can cost from like 15 to 10 minutes. That's a big difference. 5-minute difference if you attack a lot. Alright guys, so to my last tip. And this tip is kind of corny, but it's just to have fun when you do this. Like some of you might stay casual farmers for your whole entire life. Some of you casual people right now might turn into hardcore farmers if you actually enjoy the game even more. Some of you might not even farm anymore and just hop on every day just to collect your elixir and gold. That's what I used to do in the span of like a couple months ago. I really just logged on and just collected my elixir, did my tag and war, and log off. Some of you might be that, and some of you might be those gemmers who drop $10,000, get the max base, and go for the #1 spot on the leaderboards. Whatever makes you happy. We don't judge at SillageYT Corporations. But yes, whatever makes you happy. And a lot of people aren't really happy with farming because it's boring, it's repetitive. They don't care about the bases. They like competition, so that's why a lot of people war. That's why a lot of people at max Town of 9, they don't upgrade the Town of 9 to Town of 10. Because Town of 9 is pretty balanced and war, pretty good. You can't just 3-star everyone with your eyes closed. You need some decent skills. So remember, have fun, do what you want, and the moment Clash of Clans is no longer fun, is maybe you taking it too seriously, maybe you spending too much money, too much time, too less time, I guess, or maybe it's just time for a new game. Anyways guys, this is Sillage. Thanks for watching my tip video, and I'll see you guys next time.